In this video, we will be introducing and talking about the function of the bamboo tea scoop and tea pick. So we're finally able to offer these tea utensils that really complete a Gongfu tea brewing set. And those are the bamboo tea scoop and the tea pick. And the main function of the bamboo tea scoop is to be able to put enough leaves on a dispenser that you can put the leaves from the scoop into the teapot. And I purposely chose a type of tea that's extra bulky to demonstrate the fact that there's only 10 grams of tea leaves here that I'm going to put in a 200 milliliter pot. So that's a 1:20 ratio on the lighter side. This is a black tea, so it's kind of fitting. For oolongs, we go for 1:15, so it would require more tea leaves for this pot. And as you can see, the leaves are quite, they're filling up the scoop almost to max capacity. So it just makes it easier, and if you're more styled about it than I am typically, you would hold the scoop over the teapot and gently push them into the pot. If you haven't pre-measured them by weight, this allows you to eyeball the amount of tea leaves you want to use. So you could just pour more than enough tea leaves on your scoop and then check if you're more into just visually assessing how much leaves you want to put in your pot. You can do that, and this makes it much more accurate and easy, user-friendly basically. And then I know I'm going to use them all, so I'll just put them all in there. So there's the first function of the tea pick. It's dispensing the leaves from the scoop into the pot. They're not only quite functional, they're aesthetically pleasing. These have Chinese characters along the side of the scoop and on the top. 人文茶经 I can almost make it out, typical. I get between 1/3 and 2/3 through anything, it appears. It has to do with the tea culture and the living human tea culture. That's my extent of translating there. I should mention this particular design of the tea scoop has a special feature. One is that the edge that you dispense from is slightly beveled toward the edge, so it's really thin. And that just makes it a little more aesthetically pleasing. But it also has a functional design here where it's beveled, it's concave sort of at the center. And if you're using a smaller rolled leaf, that will allow the leaves to be dispensed from the middle of the scoop, particularly when you're pouring them out. They'll just naturally kind of funnel toward the center. So there's a nice functional design here. The whole thing is quite thin. It's made from a naturally thin type of bamboo and then sanded down. And it has some sort of finish on it, but there's no detectable scent on there. So it has some protection on there, but it's still very natural in its appearance and feel. Very light, really elegant, a nice piece. The second function of the tea pick is, particularly I also purposely chose this pot because the holes for the straining the tea leaves and being able to pour the tea from the pot are on the top rather than within the teapot with a spout, as a more conventional teapot is. So this allows you to push any leaves that have pressed up against these little filter or sieve holes and clear the way for a clean pour, which obviously is important. And the final thing is scooping the leaves from the pot after the brew. So it just gives you a simple tool to get the leaves out of the pot, and then you can rinse the pot for the remaining pieces within there. So there you have it, bamboo tea pick and scoop as one product, as they really do work well together. You can check it out on our product page. Go to ecocha.com, click on the teaware tab, drop down menu at the top, and you'll be find this on the Teaware page. Check it out.